Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Rant Show. I'm your host, as always, N7Karu, and this time on the Rant Show, before I actually talk about things, I wanted to make a quick apology. As some of you may be aware, my Rant Show is normally supposed to be coming out the first Monday of every month, and of course, this isn't the first Monday. The reason that this one is coming out late is very simple to explain. As some of you may be aware, I recently went to Anime USA, and due to me trying to get my vlogs out on time of Anime USA, I kind of had to put off this episode of the Rant Show until now. So I kind of wanted to take this moment to apologize to all of you for this episode being a little late, but have no fear. My schedule of my rant shows will be coming out, will be on time from now on, or at least I hope. Meaning, of course, as always, after this episode is up, the first Monday of every month, my rant show will be coming out. So, I just want to take this moment and apologize for this episode being late. But like I said, it was due to me trying to keep up with my Anime USA vlogs. So, I apologize. So, with that now being said, let's get on to this topic of the Rant Show, shall we? This time, on the Rant Show, I wanted to talk about something that I believed I touched on briefly on, I think, my first episode of the Rant Show when I was talking about relationships. But this time I wanted to get on, my own little tangent of this specifically. So, yeah. Have any of you ever given someone advice, like relationship advice, more specifically, like what you thought, like a friend just came up to you and they asked, what do you think about this person, or they explained to you what this person is like or what they've done in the past and asked for your opinion on them, or you physically met this person and then your friend wants your opinion on them because they're thinking about going out with them. And then when you give them said advice, and you warn them ahead of time just by either the way they're describing the person to you, and past stuff that they've done, or whether you met this person in person, and either way you get a really bad feeling about them, and you tell them that it might be a bad idea to go out with said person, and you tell them why, but they don't listen to you anyway. And then they go out with said person, and they wind up getting their heart broken. Now, I'm not talking about a specific gender. This could be you giving advice to your friend that's a girl, or your friend that's a guy, and then giving your opinion on the girl or guy they're going out with, that they want to go out with. But like I said, you give them said advice, saying, this might be a bad idea. You probably want to take it slow and not jump into this relationship right away, because I have a feeling you tell them, I have a feeling you're going to get your heart broken. And then when you give these people this advice, 9 times out of 10, you're right. But then, like I said, they don't listen to you, they go out with said person, and they wind up getting their heart broken. Because, once again, they don't listen to you. And then, it's to top it all off, they come back to you, for a shoulder to cry on, which is fine. And then they tell you, boo hoo hoo. I got my heart broken. I got, my heart smashed. I don't know why I went out with this guy, what made me go out with this guy, and you're just like, I warned you. You didn't listen to me. Why? And this comes to the topic part that I wanted to bring up about this rant show, because like I said, they come to you with relationship advice, whether it be once or more than once, or several people come up to you for your opinion on the person they want to go out with, and they ask for your opinion, and you tell them that this is a bad person. I have a feeling that they are going to break your heart. They are not the person right for you. But then they ignore you and go out with the person anyway. And then they wind up getting their heart broken. They cry, they sob, and you feel bad for them, but you warned them in the first place. So my question is, or what I'm going to rant about is, if you're one of those people, and this has happened to me, and I'm not, saying I know everyone in the world, but when someone comes to me and wants my opinion on a person that they described to me or I physically met, and I tell them that this person is bad news, do not go out with them, I have a feeling that they'll break your heart, and 9 times out of 10 I'm right, and then you go out with this person anyway and get your heart broken, why in the heck did you ask for my advice in the first place if you're not even going to listen to me? I mean, most of the time when someone comes up and asks you, for your advice on this person they want to go out with, you're at least friends with them, right? Or if not more, you're best friends with them, or even closer, they're family to you. And then they come to you and ask you for this advice, your opinion. And then they ignore it anyway. Especially, like I said, when you tell them that this person, if it's a boy or a girl, is bad news. And yet they ignore you, get their heart broken, and go out with this person anyway. That's just the thing I don't get. And the thing I'm ranting about, obviously, is the part where they ask you for the advice, they want your opinion. And when you tell the person that this person is bad news, you get a bad vibe from them, whether you physically met them or this person has described to you on what this person has done in the past, and you tell them that you have the feeling this person is bad news and that you probably shouldn't go out with them because they'll probably wind up breaking your heart. And then when they ignore it and go out with the person anyway, and their heart winds up getting broken, and they come back to you crying, well, if you're not going to listen to me, why did you ask for my advice on the first place? That's the part I don't get. This could be your family, this could be a friend, this could be anyone. And they come to you for advice, asking you your honest opinion on this person. And you tell them. Now, granted, not everyone out there is a dick. So, pardon my French. But you ask them, some of the relationships that, not everyone that your friend shows you to is, a bad person. So, sometimes you'll tell them that, okay, this person's okay, you should give him a chance. But the people, the thing I'm saying is, the people that they have you meet or tell you about, and you get the bad vibe from, and you tell them to either, just at least take it slow, just talk to them a bit more before you decide to go out with them, or you tell them that that this person is you have a feeling this person is going out breaking their heart, and then they ignore you and go out with the person anyway, and then they get their heart broken. And then sometimes they'll come, crying back to you, because they need a shoulder to cry on, which is fine. But my whole rant, like I said, is why, if whether it's your family, your friend, or someone and they come to you for this advice, and then you warn them about this person that you've met or they told you about, and they go out with them anyway, no matter what you said, and they want to get their heart broken, why? That's the part I don't understand. Why would they come for your advice in the first place if they're not going to listen to it? And I'm not going to like. See, I'm not. The thing is, if someone that physically knows me watches this video, I'm not like firing it at you. Okay, I'm not trying to, like, if anyone watches this video and they're like, oh, he's talking about me. No, I'm not firing this at anyone specific, alright? I'm just talking from personal experience here and from friends that have told me that their friends came for them to advise and then ignored it anyway. This is why I want to make this episode of the Rant Show, because it's happened to me before in the past where friends have come up to me and asked for me relationship advice, even though I haven't gone out with a lot of people myself, but for some reason they come to me, ask for my opinion, and I give it to them, and then they ignore it anyway. And then I also have friends out there who have told me about their friends came for their opinions, and they ignored it anyway. That's why I wanted to make this Rant Show. This is not geared to anyone specific, I promise you. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it, because I don't get it. I mean, why bother come to me or to someone else and ask for my advice on someone that you want to go out with, and when I tell you that this person can be bad news, or I have a feeling that, or someone has, or whoever you're asking has a feeling that this person is bad news, and tells you, you don't have to not go out with the guy, or girl, or whoever, but at least take it slow, talk to them for a bit before you actually go on a physical date with them and decide to go out with them, and just get a good feel for the person before you make that jump. And you ignore them anyway, go out with them, and then you're heartbroken. Why? Just why? If you're not even going to listen to the person, why ask for their advice in the first place? Especially if they warn you that this person can be possibly bad news. And now this part I am going to speak from personal experience. Most of the people that come to me for advice and like that kind of advice, and I tell them that they're bad news, 9 times out of 10 I'm right. But then you ignore me or whoever you're asking for their advice in the first place and go out with this person anyway, and then you're heartbroken. I don't get it. I don't see why you came to advice for whoever you came to advice for in the first place if you're not going to listen to them, or at least consider their advice. And once again, I'm speaking from personal experience here. Like, I mean, some people might be watching this video and saying, well, how do you know that they didn't at least consider your advice before they went out with this person? Because I've had people, and once again, I'm speaking from personal experience, I've had people who have came and vented to me about their friends that didn't listen to their advice, and from my own personal experience, where they have, when they told this person this, to at least, take it slow, get a good feel for the person before you go out with them, and then they come to you the day later and tell you, oh, I'm going out with this person. Like, I'm sorry, that's not even considering advice if you don't even wait 24 hours, I guess. I don't get it. Like I said, I don't get why I don't get it. Because like I said, I've had people vent to me about their friends coming up to them and asking them for relationship advice on a said person, and when they tell them that they have a feeling that this person is bad news and that they should at least take it slow, they ignore their advice anyway, go out with the person, get their heart broken, and then they're in this emotional rut. Well, I just warned you about that person, saying that I got a bad feeling about them. I was right, your heart is broken now. What was the point of me giving you advice, telling you that this person could break your heart, and ended up doing it, and you didn't listen to me anyway? It's just something I don't get. I don't understand why people do that. If they come to you for advice and then they don't freaking take it, I don't get it. I wish if somebody has a legitimate good reason of why a person like that, a person that's supposed to be your friend or whoever, comes to you for said advice and then they don't take it anyway, can explain to me why they don't take it, have a legit reason why they don't take it, comment below, because I would love to understand this, because I don't. Like, I don't get it. I don't. Why would you come to a person for advice? No, not even me. Why would you come to a person for advice about a person that you want to go out with? Ask for their advice on what they think about this person. They warn you that they have a feeling that this person is going to wind up breaking their heart, and they do. And you decide to go out with the person anyway, get your heart broken. Why ask for that friend for advice in the first place if you're not going to at least consider it? Or better yet, listen to it. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about this episode of the Rant Show. So yeah. If you just can't tell by my little enthusiasm in that's kind of a thing that's happened to me more than once. So yeah. But with that being said, that is going to be it for this episode of the Rant Show. I am your host, as always, N7 Karu. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Rant Show and all the ones to come. I hope you enjoy the rest of my Anime USA vlogs. The next one will be coming up this Wednesday, so look forward to that. But guys, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of the Rant Show. Once again, I'm your host, N7 Karu. And I'll see you all. Good English. I'll see you all next time, alright? Peace, love, and chicken grease. O4L. And I'll see all my crew later. Peace.
Be